I've returned to my motherland for Christmas, one of the 6 Celtic nations of northwestern Europe, and the inspiration for so many of the epic stories that make up our fantasy and mythology. From King Arthur and his knights to J.R. Tolkien and Middle-earth, this is the landscape that inspired their stories. And it's hard not to see how, with these wild coastlines and the deep forests that lie inland, it certainly inspires me, and I think far too little is made of the deep Celtic roots of our fantasy and how they were inspired by the histories of the people who live in these regions. There is no such thing as a pure fantasy, mythology or folklore. All of it comes from a melting pot of cultures and nationalities and peoples who moved freely across the waves for hundreds and thousands of years. The Breton people themselves were not the original inhabitants of Brittany. They came across from what is now Cornwall in the 400s to 800s AD. And their own mythology has influences from as far afield as Sweden and the Middle East. And when we craft our own mythologies, our own folklores, in our own fantasy stories, it's important to remember where our inspirations come from. From the roots that run deep into the very land we stand on, to the influences we gain from our now international global culture, and how many little things we pick up from cultures all around the world that inspire us.